Well, most of you have probably heard the Houston Rockets on fire this season.
Pretty good year. 12 News sports anchor Jay Russell has more on their winning streak.
And the 187th victory over the Utah Jazz, that puts the Houston Rockets in position for a closeout game on Tuesday at the Toyota Center. Now, when you look at the numbers, a win at home is not a sure thing. H-Town shot 42% from the field and 26 from three-point land. Now, I know the Rockets take a lot of shots, but these guys missed 28 three-pointers in Game 4. Now, what saved them? Free throw shooting, 16 of 17. So what does this mean for Game 5? Well, with Utah's Ricky Rubio and Dante Exum out with injuries, I'm sticking with my guns. The Rockets in 5. Role players show up at home. Gerald Green and Eric Gordon. If they're able to score 15 points apiece, that's ball game. And keep a close eye on Donovan Mitchell. Play team defense. Don't let him beat you. Make the other players beat you. Now, tip-off is at 7 p.m. Lance Edwards and myself will be outside of there. 6:30 for the game live. Follow our tweets on social media. You can do it Jay Russell 12 News on Facebook or all the other outlets at Jay Russell TV, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Now, I wish I could stay here and hang out with the coolest crew ever, all the anchors, but I got to jet to H-Town. All right, back to you guys on the desk.
Thanks, Jay.
Exciting nights, full of energy. Game 5, right here inside Toyota Center. Lance Edwards and Jay Russell. We're finally made it to a Rockets game together, man.
I know, we've been trying to get here probably since December, so it feels good that we're here now. Playoffs, exciting.
So we're talking about energy tonight. We're going to get to something in just a second. I just want to know, do the Rockets have a chance to close this out, up 3-1?
Oh, easy. James Harden needs to come out and do his thing. CP3, we saw PJ Tucker in the background right now, making three-pointers with a hand in his face. It's a done deal.
PJ Tucker's crucial. Lockdown defender. All right, so there you have it. Congratulations to making it to state, but we're all about the Rockets for the rest of the night tonight. Look, Jay, it's a blackout.
Yes, sir, it's H-Town, the black on. Everybody's going to have black on tonight, so if you don't have black on here, make sure you have black on at home. Support your Rockets.
Rockets wearing black throughout the home playoff games, and guess what? They're 8-0 all time when leading a series, 3-1 in the playoffs. 20-year curse broken, buddy.
Yeah, it is broken. It's going to be very exciting to see, too, because CP3 has not been to a conference finals in his career. He has James Harden. He has H-Town behind him. It's done deal, Lance.
All right, history tonight, live inside Toyota Center. He's Jay Russell. I'm Lance Edwards. Patrick with another look at weather coming up after the break. All right, guys, welcome back to the Toyota Center. You know, earlier tonight, Jay, we were talking about energy. Rockies to come out with energy. You know what? It was a pretty boring game. First 3 quarters.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I don't think the Rockets knew that it was a closeout game, but they got to it later on, and they were able to get it done in the fourth quarter.
So here's the deal. Rockets were all-time 8-0 going into 3-1 leads in the playoff series. So I told you what was going to happen.
Yeah, you said this is going to happen.
I said they were going to close this one out, too. And you know what? 9 times in a row, the Rockets have done it, 9 in their whole history. Let's check out some video highlights here. I mean, guys, good stuff early. James Harden trying to control, but it was CP3's night. CP3 was all over the place, especially in the second half. More on him in a minute. James Harden just doing his thing as usual. A little bit under the weather, not very active on the court in the third quarter and middle of the fourth quarter. So he let others carry the team. PJ Tucker had 19 points tonight. A big night for him. Donovan Mitchell kind of took over the third quarter, Jay.
That's right. Donovan Mitchell did have a good game, but you saw in the third quarter he was able to get injured, so that did not fare well for Utah. And he tried to come back in the fourth quarter. He was out for the game, and then it was bad news bears for the Jazz after that. And you were speaking about PJ Tucker. This guy was killing it from the three-point line, 5 of 7. We saw him out here before, and he was shooting these same buckets,
doing his thing,
free games, and making it in the games. That shows the kids at home, if you do it in practice, it's going to work in the game.
And again, at the end there, you saw CP3 knocking down one of his 3-pointers tonight. Hey, 41 points. They said he had 10 assists, 0 turnovers. They're saying that is a stat that's never been done since they started counting turnovers, Jay.
You know, that's interesting, too, because they play such a fast type of ball.
Right.
So normally when you play that type of up and down ball, you're going to make a lot of turnovers. But CP3, they brought him here for his experience, and then also he doesn't turn the ball over, and he could take a lot of weight off of James Harden.
Into the third quarter, just electric. 3 threes knocked down by the Rockets on a big run to end the third. And then the fourth quarter, Gerald Green slam. We're going to have to find that for you. We're going to have to put that on social media. We're going to have it tomorrow morning on 12 News Daybreak, because that thing rattled this entire arena. It woke the entire Toyota Center up. And all that matters now is that the Rockets are waiting possibly for the Warriors. That'll probably kick off Game 1 this upcoming weekend for the Western Conference Finals. CP3 never been to the Western Conference Finals. He was elated in there, wasn't he?
Well, that's the thing. You had to come to Houston to get it done. You couldn't do it in L.A. You couldn't do it in New Orleans. You had to come to Houston. They got it done. And this is my first time in Toyota Center. You told me about this before. You came as a fan. This place gets very loud. And a lot of people weren't here at the beginning of it.
Right.
But as soon as halftime hit and everything, this place was rocking back and forth.
Right.
And the Jazz came back. And what I really liked about that, I talked to you about that before, I didn't think the Rockets were really challenged too much. And this shows right here that they were challenged enough. They could bounce back. And then CP3 can go off for 41 points.
Exactly. The challenge was accepted. The Rockets win the series 4-1. Looks like Golden State's up big already on New Orleans.
Up by 8 points right now, about to win at halftime.
We'll have that update on 12 News Daybreak in the morning. But for now, we're live inside Toyota Center. Jay Russell, Lance Edwards, live in Houston for 12 Sports.